Check we're live. There we go, we seem to be live. Pop out the chat. Here. And send down a little maybe. Hopping on Twitch to check out the opening hours of Pokémon Champions. Time to find out what the monetization and better outline test outline first team on the ranked ladder. Hey London Cheesehead! Live now. Let's share that. And then we're going to jump in. I've got a couple of hours to check this out before I'm going to record composition. I am in Europe, United Kingdom. Hey, Echo. How are you doing? Game data will now be downloaded. I thought I'd already downloaded the game. I mean, tectonically, geographically, we are Europe. Let's see. I guess you as the starting image. What are the initial customizations like? Is there a good side shave queer haircut in the starting hairstyles? Maybe this in blue. Echo says, I'm on a stockroom rearranging duty, which means I'm basically being paid to hide in the back and watch your stream. Hell yeah. Hey, the BT. We are the champions. You say no time for Incineroar. I've got time for Incineroar. I have an Incineroar on my first team I'm going to try on ladder. We'll see if I stick with them, but... Okay, there's a reasonable amount of, there's a reasonable amount of customization available for free at the start. It's not all locked behind the monetization stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, there's some options here. That'll do. Do I go back? Yeah, that's an alright starting trainer design. I'm gonna go by my online username so people on ranked know that they're fighting me. Yeah, I really assumed it was gonna be generic as hell character unless you spend VP on customization. I've not moved any of my Pokemon over from Pokemon Home yet. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. I want to see what the monetization stuff looks like initially. Mysterious creatures called Pokemon truly are everywhere. Both in nature and... but Pokemon love to fight. Absolutely love fighting. And they do that here, the battle arena in the city of Frontier. Pokemon trainers fight each other. And look at these baddies. Caraway, owner of the battle arena. And Kojima, mayor of the Frontier. If you fight your way to the top, you're known as a Pokemon champion. Oh, everyone wants to be a Pokemon champion. Who will claim the title? Who will do well? It's your destiny. Do competitive Pokemon. VGC official formats only. No casual battles here. This is VGC trainer. Cordy's personal place. Okay, are we training at like a little remote dojo in the woods or something? The fact they let me have blue hair from the start is a good start. Well, you must be Laura K-Buzz. Oh, yes, it's me, Cordy. I run this personal gym. You have not missed a stream in a while at all, Tara. Hell yeah. Okay. Ain't as young as I used to be. I've been on the hunt for a young go-getter who can take over the gym for me. This might be the person with the job. I've got to test your talent. And what sort of trainer are you? Let's go to the gym court and get right to battling. Oh hey, wait, you forget somebody. It's me, the very tired-looking desk clerk. I'm Tatora. I manage the front desk here at the gym. Am I gonna be my own little gym leader? What device is this Rotom? A Rotom that lives inside a headset. Okay. You can tell me all sorts of info during battles. Okay, you're a Bluetooth headset, Rotom. You're canonically how I know, like, which moves are super effective or whatever. Okay, let's go. Are you gonna give me some starter Pokemon to battle with? Oh yeah, Tara, inevitably it will happen, but that day is not today. Okay, we keep the place looking nice. Or are we doing tutorials before teams? Are you giving me like a tutorial team? Remember, no matter how old you get, the thrill of facing a new opponent never fades. That's Pokemon battles for ya. Yeah, this has to be battle tutorials. Right? Gonna actually teach us how mechanics work. Okay, so we're doing singles tutorial first. Select 3 Pokemon from your battle team, send them out one at a time. Select Body Slam. I'm not allowed to look at move info, I just have to... I'm not allowed to use any of my super effective moves, I have to use the neutral move in the tutorial. That did 26% damage. You do moves, trying to get their HP to 0. Look at type matchups. Grass type move will take Pokemon will take double damage from fire. Use a fire type move. Use flamethrower. Yeah. These attack animations are really quick. I do appreciate how quick the attack animations are. How little waiting there is. Echo says, I missed the introduction of Rotom, but I'm kind of been afraid to ask. Is Rotom pretty much the Pokemon equivalent of, like, Iron Man's nanotech in Marvel? Just kind of whatever makes the script easier? So, Rotom is an electric ghost that lives inside electrical appliances. And when it does so, mechanically, what that means is Rotom will be like, its type will be impacted by what it's living inside. So Rotom washing machine is a water type, Rotom oven is a fire type. But also, when they just want a MacGuffin in the series now, like, they want you to have a little companion that can answer things for you, they'll make Rotom live in something. So, like, your phone's a Rotom, your bike's a Rotom. When a Pokemon faints, you gotta swap in another one. This is Blastoise! Oh, you're at a disadvantage. Maybe you switch your Pokemon. Oh, so much information here. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, look at how much info I have on the Pokemon switching screen now. I can look at the moves, I can look at stats, I can look at moves, I can see my opponent's team, what their current amount of health is, which ones they have in their full 6, even if I don't have confirmation of which 3 they brought with me, so I can see the third one will be one of those 4 blanked out ones. I can see their typings. Oh, this is such a nice information management. Yeah, your phone in ZA is... I know in Arceus your phone is alive. I'm pretty sure your phone... Is your phone a Rotom? No, your phone's not a Rotom. Your phone's a Rotom in Scarlet Violet? Okay. Can't use a move the turn you swap in, but that's fine. We're going to use Bullet Seed. I'm so glad that your enemy health bar now has a percentage on it. Like a written number. Okay, all Pokemon trainers have ghosts in their phones. How do they mass produce that? To my understanding, not all phones have Rotoms in them, but you as the protagonist have a Rotom phone, so that your phone can, like, tell you, like, it's probably not wise to ride your bike here, says your sentient phone or whatever. Pokemon with a higher speed stat usually go first. I'm glad they said usually. Why don't you try switching to a faster Pokemon? I don't think it's necessarily wise to be teaching players to switch out their Pokemon this frequently, this effectively in singles VGC, but, yeah, you know, not the worst idea. Oh! Super effective versus extremely effective. We now have wording for 2 times or 4 times effectiveness. Hurricane is a 4 times damaging move, so it says extremely effective. Oh, so much better information communication. Hooray, top marks. Don't forget about little old me. Oh, wasn't seeing your opponent's weak spots handy. Yeah, you didn't used to get told in online competitive, like, whether your moves were super effective, and canonically, I guess now Rotom's telling us that. Yeah, that's a thing now. So let's say I have a fire type move and I'm attacking a Pokemon that's both grass and ice type. Fire is 2 times effective against grass and 2 times effective against ice, meaning that my fire attack will be 4 times effective against that Pokemon. Yeah, so it can be bad, mid, good, or extremely bad or extremely good. So they can 4 times resist or 4 times be weak. If both of their types are resistive or weak to a move. Oh, Izzy, thank you very much for the sub. You're gonna be the very best like no one ever was. I hope so. I have built a team for competitive and I'm kind of excited to try it out. I like the old man's jacket. Oh, we're shipping out. Echo? You're not alone in not knowing that. the Pokemon games are really bad at telling players, like, quite important information. Which is why I'm really excited for Champions, because Champions seems to be doing a good job of, like, giving you that information that's previously been kind of invisible and secret. The games never tell you you did a 4 times effective attack. They just kind of expect you to vibe it out. Oh, hey, Kit. Okay, this is who we rent or purchase Pokemon from if we're not getting them from other games. Kit's the name. I'm the face of Roster Ranch. Maracus Scoman says, Pokemon, mandatory Avalon tutorials that don't tell you shit. Yeah, except this one is telling us shit. Okay, let me take a stab while you're here. Yeah, I'm the new gym leader or whatever. These Pokemon would love to battle alongside a trainer. Don't be shy about recruiting. What are the first ones I'm gonna get offered? This is your first time recruiting a Pokemon, so it's on the house. Who do I want as a free Pokemon? Would you like to meet new Pokemon from this roster? Oh, okay, the roster, the tutorial roster is fixed and will not change, okay. With a tutorial Pokemon I can select. Pick out a Pokemon that strikes your fancy. Don't forget, it would usually cost you VP to recruit a Pokemon permanently. This time I'll let you pick one for nothing. So, Gardevoir I'm not going to worry about, because I'm about to move over a Gardevoir Trick Room team. Are there any other Pokemon I'd kind of like to build a team around? Palafin's really fucking stupid, and I love it. I love its Zero to Hero gimmick. See, yeah, let's recruit Palafin. Palafin's deal is when you first send it out, it's just a dolphin, but if you retreat it and then send it out a second time, much like Clark Kent running to the phone booth to get changed and coming back as Superman, it will come back not as just a regular dolphin, but as a superhero dolphin, because it went and did its superhero transformation, and I think that's a really fun, stupid gimmick. Since when do Pokemon have passive abilities? Since, like, Gen 3? Since, like, Ruby and Sapphire, I think? They have abilities. But yes, Palafin goes from Zero to Hero. Okay. You'll need 6 Pokemon to fight online. I'll lend you the remaining 5 you need from my personal box. So I did hear something about this morning, which is whichever of those Pokemon you pick as your starter, they will lend you, for a week, a team of Pokemon that complements, that is, like, the reason that, like, your tutorial first Pokemon is from a fixed roster is because they give you a team that's like, oh yeah, here's how a team that will let you make good use of Palafin as, like, a starter team to try out. Tokavian, I wasn't expecting it either. Yeah, max volume, they get passives, and Pokemon will have, like, multiple passives. So, like, an example, the Torkoal I'm going to be using on my team has a passive called Drought, which, when you send it out, it makes Strong Sunlight happen that makes Fire-type moves stronger, and that's just, like, a default thing when you send it out. Incineroar on my team has something called Intimidate, so when you send it out, it weakens the attack automatically of the opposing Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, what team are you giving me to? What strategy do you want me to use a Palafin with? I'm curious what team you're gonna show me. Gengar Beedrill. What strat are you hoping I use here? Are you wanting me to use, like, a No, not Perish Trap. The Beedrill's a really interesting choice. Auto build team. Oh, the BT! Thank you very much for the gift sub. Yeah, automatically build me a team. Oh, and you've given me starting items. Okay. There we go. Okay, I don't want to use this team for my first ranked battles, though. I wanna do my first ranked battles with the actual team I want to send. Caraway, she owns the battle arena. Well, apparently if you don't want to do this story stuff, there is just a fast forward in the top right, which is interesting. For people that are just like, no, let me get fighting. I don't want story in my battle simulator. Oh no, I have no option other than I have to matchmake and do a beginner tier battle with this team. Okay, well, I have no idea what this team is built for, but I'm gonna do my best to win my first ranked battle. Oh, it is a Palafin mirror match. Let's go. Gengar. Sylveon with Focus Sash. Are we doing singles? Oh, we're doing singles. Actually, we're going to do Palafin out front. We're going to do Sylveon in the back. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to have, like, plot. Is this against another player, or do they throw you against AI first? I have no idea. Okay, so presumably my Palafin's gonna have a move like, yeah, Flip Turn, which will allow me to attack and then switch out, which will help me set up for Hero Form. So I'm gonna use Flip Turn to start. So I do a water attack, and then I swap back in, and as you can see, my Palafin is now stood up on its tail being a superhero. Cursed Body, Destiny Bond. What am I up against? Let's throw out Gengar, I guess. Yeah. Sludge Wave is a 95, 100% accuracy, 10%. Yeah, it now tells me 10% chance of poisoning targets rather than just a chance of poisoning. Tells me what poisoned does if I want to have clarification on, like, what actually is that term. Poisoned is 1/8 of damage of the enemy's health every turn. Oh, it's so much better, like, information communication. Destiny Bond. Destiny Bound is if I'm knocked out, the opponent will also be knocked out. Let's set up Destiny Bond just in case. I don't want to be doing singles, I want to be getting to my doubles. Doubles is the competitive format that's what I've been practicing for. Oh, you're just stacking debuffs on me, are you? Okay, well, I'm pretty certain this is an AI and not an actual online player. Yeah, despite the fact it's saying communicating, I'm pretty sure this is an AI opponent. Because they want me to feel good about doing my first Echo says, poison is 1/8 of max HP. Has that ever been explained in-game before? Not clearly or obviously. But there's also, Echo, badly poisoned, which is what, like, oh, I forget which moves do it. Badly poisoned is, I think it starts at 1/8, so it starts weaker than regular poison, but it gets, like, stronger and stronger poison damage the more turns it lasts. Toxic, that's the move I'm thinking of. Yeah, let's just stick with Icy Wind for the second. You know what? I want to use my superhero Palafin now I've set it up. Starts at 1/16th and adds 1/16th each time. Yeah, so it starts at 1/16th and then 1/8th and then... Yeah, so but by the third turn, badly poisoned is doing more damage. Let's send in my superhero Palafin. The speed of this is pretty decent. I'm pleased at how quick they've gotten the animations. Yes, the word badly poisoned could mean that you didn't poison them very well, right? It's kind of vague wording. Contact priority punching. God, I love that it just gives you all the fucking keywords. Just to tell you, oh yeah, this move is a contact move, it's +1 priority, so it'll go faster. It is, like, it's a punching move, so if you get something that powers up punching moves, this does have that keyword. Oh yeah, no, Arachnovolt, I don't doubt that... I'm curious if other people went against quote-unquote Emma. But yeah. Oh! Pokeball tier rank 4 already. Yeah, I might just have been paired with someone kind of new to this. But I feel like they want you to win that first fight because narratively they need you to get out of beginner tier. Pokeball tier. I'll do my best. Okay. We've got guests incoming. Who are the guests? I bet it's going to be, yeah, the top people from the championship place. Lovely to see you, Cordy. I don't believe we've met before. I'm Caraway. I own the Battle Arena. I love that the mayor is just a fucking wrestling man. Oh yeah, Echo, sorry, yeah, you missed it. Badly poisoned is... So, regular poisoned is 1/8 of the enemy's damage every turn. Badly poisoned starts at 1/16th, but every turn it does 1/16th more. So it's like 1/16th on the first turn, 1/8 on the second turn, 3/16ths on the third turn, 1/4 on the fourth turn. So badly poisoned from moves like Toxic starts weaker than regular poison, but ramps up in its damage. They're doing a tour of the city. Okay, everyone respects Cordy and his gym skills. Ah, the gym's new manager! My 55 years as a Pokemon trainer are telling me this kid's gonna be one to watch. Okay, I'm gonna try and aim for champions here. What are you gonna give me? Oh, this is the Omni Ring. This is the bracelet that will let you use all of the gimmicks from all of the generations of Pokemon. Currently, it only has Mega Evolutions installed on it, but over time they're going to add all of the gimmicks to it. Yeah, there's a few things that inflict badly poisoned. It's not the default for sure. I'll shape the battle arena to its core. Oh no, max volume, I have a team prepped that I want to tackle the ladder with. Hey, I'm LXC. Yes, the Pokemon Omnitrix. Okay. Oh, they're gonna tutorial me for double battles in a second, aren't they? I'm resisting the urge to just skim through. Okay, recruit some Pokemon, train them up. Spend VP on stuff like outfits and cosmetics and things. Are we taking the training roll wheels off? Okay, you start with 10,000 VP. Cool. Okay, here we go. Can I get any cool cosmetics? I want to start by looking at cosmetics. The premium shop and the frontier shop. Premium shop, you can purchase memberships, premium battle passes. That's the real money shop, and then the frontier shop. So this is that I can get with in-game stuff. Let's look at clothing. Jackets. Ooh, I quite like that jacket. This is a free-to-play microtransaction game, so to my understanding, you cannot spend real money on anything that gives you a in-game advantage. The way that you earn the in-game currency is just by doing battles. Every time you do a battle, whether you win or lose, you get currency that you can buy cosmetics, recruit new Pokemon, change the stats on your Pokemon, all of that stuff you cannot directly pay real money for. There is a paid battle pass that you can use to get stuff like unique cosmetics and things like that. I did buy the starter pack. I'm aware this 10,000 VP is not from the starter pack. I can show you what the starter pack gives in a minute, I believe. Let me have a look. Which of these jackets? I want to get a cool jacket. I'm spending like a quarter of my starting currency on a jacket. Echo says, forgive me if I don't trust Mega Corp not to compromise gameplay for profit. Yeah, that is my big question about this, is what the monetization is going to be. So here's stuff I do know. If you don't want to, for example, pay money to change your stats using the sliders in this game, you could just change the stats in the game you got the Pokemon from and bring them over. I don't believe they've monetized bringing Pokemon over from home. I think you can just do that for free, to my understanding. We'll see. The monetization is the thing I have my eyes on and that I'm keeping an eye out for. Cat styles, no. Oh, I kind of like those eyes. Yeah, I'm going to use VP at the start. Well, here's the thing. If I use my starting VP on cosmetics, I'm going to bring my team over from home anyway, which I believe isn't going to cost me any VP. I want to see how long I have to play to earn, like, enough for an outfit or something. Haven't you complained about Pokemon Home in the past? I don't remember well. Not really Pokemon Home. Pokemon Home's fine to me. Oh, yeah, do you want emotes? Okay, we've got pre-battle poses, throwing styles, victory poses, battle songs. Okay, do you want songs from other Pokemon games? Aaron Evolt says, I can personally confirm there's no money or timer stuff going on with home transfers. I did 2 back-to-back earlier today. Cool. So, I want to bring Pokemon over. And I think to do that, what I need to do is quit out. Do I need to, like, open a menu or anything? Yeah, okay, they're doing the thing where there's a free battle pass and a paid battle pass. Can I just check? Okay, they don't show you... They don't do the thing where, like, as you're earning the free battle pass, the paid battle pass is below it, being like, you could have earned all of these. Buy the battle pass. They're not doing that FOMO trick. That's nice to see. It's one of the things that Pokemon Unite did that I really dislike that so many free-to-play games do. It's at least not doing one of the free-to-play tricks I don't like. Cool. So, I'm going to go to Pokemon Home, and I've built a team ready for competitive, or mostly built it. Let's see how the process works. I believe what I need to do is... Oh yeah, I like the core gameplay mechanics of Pokemon Unite, the Pokemon MOBA. I stopped playing it very quickly because the monetization was fucking terrible. So Pokemon Champions. Checking Nintendo account. Yeah, let's link with this account. Access my boxes. And then I want to send over... This Pokemon cannot be sent to Pokemon Champions. Is Ursaluna not supported in Champions? Pokemon supported in Champions. Oh. All Pokemon in Pokemon Champions. I thought I saw Ursaluna confirmed. Is it only Blood Moon Ursaluna? I don't know. This would be down with the other stuff from that gen. Oh, I'm gonna have to work out something else to put on this. Oh, that was one of my big sweepers for my Trick Room team. So yeah, I want to be looking at Weirdeer, Cleavor, Basculation, Sneasler. And then we get to Masquerada. Ah. I thought I saw it confirmed. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to work out a different Pokemon to put on this team. I mean, I can Trick Room into Torkoal pretty well. I really liked my Guts Ursaluna. Was a really nice Trick Room sweeper. That's the word I'm looking for. Hey, Jeffrey, you should use Starmie. I don't have a Starmie prep for Trick Room. Okay, for now we're gonna select these. And then I send... How do I do this? Send for a visit. Can't send it from my boxes to other games. Can't release it from my boxes. Can't apply markings. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Good Trick Room sweepers. What are good Trick Room sweepers? I'm gonna have to find myself a good Trick Room sweeper quickly. Ooh, Camerupt? Or Golurk. Trick Room is the set I'm playing around with. I don't know if it is the meta, but it is the technique I was playing around with yesterday as like a thing I want to start with. Conkeldurr's a slow guts attacker who's in the game. What is Conkeldurr? Yeah, Conkeldurr might have to be the one that we fill in that slot with. Oh wait, what's this? Why? Oh, I didn't look there. Oh, do I have to log into the... I have to go and accept the Pokemon on the other end, and then I can send more. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to on the fly work out how to make a Trick Room Conkeldurr. Well, I guess that means I'm gonna have to make at least one Pokemon completely from scratch its stats in here. Okay, so where do I receive? Is it in box? No, where do I... Is it recruit? Okay, yeah, it's here. Collect from Pokemon Home. Oh, no. Why is send back to home the default if I button mash? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I want to back out again, and I want to go back to home. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work out a set for a Trick Room Conkeldurr. It's... Can Conkeldurr learn Facade? Facade? Okay, yeah, I think Conkeldurr can learn Facade. Conkeldurr's probably gonna be the thing I'll temporarily... Is that a Shrek Nirvana shirt? This is for a band called the Ogre Tones, who play music from the Shrek films, covers of music from the Shrek films, and songs they wrote themselves inspired by the Shrek movies. So yeah, this is a Nirvana parody Shrek shirt, yes. It's been 1 week. Yes. Look, they were a fun band. The entire band is on stage. They have, like, basically a ska band set up, but they're all dressed like characters from Shrek. They put on a good show. Hey, Fendi Bambi, how are you doing? Right, let's find a... what generation is Conkeldurr? Conkeldurr is... Gen 6? Gonna be before Sword and Shield. Conkeldurr. Is it earlier than I think it is? I wanted to use one that, I wanted to use one that had my original trainer name, but I can use one I got in a trade. That's fine. I wanted... This is why I prepped my team the other night on stream. I wanted to have an entirely OT shiny team, but I guess I will use one traded Pokemon. Jeffrey says, I don't like how organized your shinies are. That looks like hours of moving shit around because Home refuses to add a space option. Oh, it was. It is hours. I spent a lot of my weekend this weekend fixing my shiny collection in Home so that it would be ready for so that when it's like, I want to send a shiny Conkeldurr to Pokemon Champions, I'll know exactly where to find it. This is a free Pokemon game, yeah. So, the way it works is, when you start, you pick a Pokemon that you... from a predetermined selection that you get completely for free. They will give you 5 other Pokemon that complement it on a 1-week trial basis. You can spend currency you get by doing battles to add Pokemon to your team permanently. So you can play this, in theory, without paying any money. There is cosmetics and stuff. Right, so I want to recruit... Yeah, so if you're doing this for free, you would go to Recruit Pokemon. You'll meet a lineup of Pokemon. Once a day, you can meet a lineup of Pokemon. Can you move Pokemon from Pokopia to Home? No, you can't. So yeah, here is my today's... Starmie! There you go, Jeffrey! You can recruit on a trial basis for free, or you can spend 2,500 VP to permanently unlock a Pokemon. So, let's say I wanted a Starmie permanently in my collection. I'm gonna spend some of my starting VP, I now have a Starmie. I can use Starmie on my team whenever. Collect from Pokemon Home. Let's collect Conkeldurr. Yeah, you can play it on Switch 1. It's coming to mobile later in the year as well. Right. So I'm gonna have to train my team. Let's go. So let's start with... Let's start with the Incineroar setup. So, if you want to change your Pokemon, you can literally just do it with sliders and stuff. Yeah, Palafin is like Paladin. It's got a fin, but it's like a warrior. So I want Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Darkest Lariat, Parting Shot, yep. Intimidate, yep. Careful Nature, yes. $202, 234. Actually, what I want to do is I want to set which ones are on my team. How do I make my team? Do I do that in box? Yeah, I want Incineroar, I want Farigiraf, I want Torkoal in slot 3. This is going to have to be the Conkeldurr. Why does Conkeldurr have... Oh, it currently has an illegal move on its moveset. Okay. Then Gardevoir, which is going to be our Mega user. And Sinistchar is going to be my final one. Now, if I want to give you an item to hold, you don't... Do any of you currently have items? Gardevoir, you don't... Why do you not have your... Oh, do items not come over from the games? Oh. You can sort IVs and EVs on here and drop them back into other games rather than breeding loads of stuff. You can EVs, you can't IVs. IVs are not a thing here. You do not have to worry about IVs. Everything has maxed out IVs. So... Give an item to hold... Oh, I only have the default starting items. Oh, I really hoped the items I gave them... Okay, so I'm gonna have to get items to build this team. Okay. That's a shame that my held items don't carry over. Okay, Frontier Shop. Okay, so the things I really want is I want a... Can I get... Gardevoir right? Yeah, that's gonna cost me 2,000. Okay, I would like a... Can I get berries? Okay, berries are pretty cheap. Let's... Did I miss it, or do they not have figgy berries? No figgy berries. Okay. Okay, I currently don't have a Focus Sash user, and I have a free Focus Sash to start, so I can Focus Sash. I need a Throat Spray for Farigiraf. Can I get a Throat Spray? No, can't get a Throat Spray. Can I get a charcoal? No. Okay, I can get a charcoal. Yeah. Can I get a flame orb? Is this rotation going to change, like, on a daily basis? Why do I have so few things here? Can I get a citrus berry? Nope, can't get a citrus berry. How's the monetization? I'm working that out. I guess for now an alternative would be, can I get a... I guess Shell Bell? Shell Bell's not good, but it's fitting the strategy of what I'm after. Yeah, I'm not seeing leftovers. Maybe you unlock stuff? Possibly. I don't know how this works. I'm learning about this game the same time as you are, Jeffrey. Yeah, if I can't auto-trigger guts, that's going to be a problem for the strategy I was going for. There's nothing else in here that's going to set off guts, is there? They're not in the premium shop, are they? Can I look at what's in the premium battle pass? That's what I'm wondering, is if they're in the battle pass. Look, I'm probably going to purchase the battle pass because I am someone who is doing this for work and people have questions. I want to... Not showing you what's in the premium battle pass is fucking wild. Okay, let me look in the regular battle pass. Where do I see the battle pass? Yeah, don't tell me these items are going to be unlocked in the battle pass, so I've got to play games to unlock. Let's see, what do I have to unlock in the battle pass? No, most of it's just VP at a certain point. ZL Premium Battle Pass. Cerebi has the Battle Pass info. If anyone can link me to what's in the Battle Pass... All Battle Pass rewards unlocked. Here's an M1. Is Premium Battle Pass just you pay and it gives you the Battle Pass without you having to unlock the things? You know what? I'm going to take the Switch out for a second and I'm going to purchase the Battle Pass. Just because I don't know whether it's going to show anything up on screen when I do. Lets you receive additional rewards when you level up the Battle Pass. For more specifics about these rewards, check out the Battle Pass screen, which can be accessed from the gym screen. I'm going to agree and proceed. Give me a second, everyone, while I... Yeah, not showing you clearly what is in the Premium Battle Pass is wild. Although, I guess there's less FOMO. I'm less interested in buying the premium battle pass because it doesn't show me what's in there. So why would I buy one that I don't know what it contains? Back older, the monetization's not felt too bad to me so far, but also, there we go. I've put this in. Let's find out. Looks like premium is Mega Stones and clothes. We'll find out. I bought it now. Oh, it's sorry, it's the stuff on here that has the gold, the little card on it. Oh, so the Embor, right? Okay. I see, okay. Didn't initially notice it was 50-50. The things you were being shown on here were half free, half paid. Okay. Yeah, that could have been far better signposted, I agree. Okay, so we're going to need to train this team, and it's not going to be set up how I want it to be. Pokemon Champions Item Store Random. Oh no, I recognize now that I've seen it, that is signposted. It was not made... Okay, the way that a lot of free-to-play games will do it is they'll have, like, literally 2 rows. And they'll, like, grey out the ones you can't earn. Those were still full colour and in the line. At a glance, didn't immediately clock that. I'm not saying that a person couldn't work it out. I think they could have done more. Okay, let's try... I'm gonna try and build this team how I wanted it, as best I can. So... Incineroar, I'm gonna give you the... How do I get... Oh, no, okay. I don't give you items in this menu, I guess. I'll worry about items in a minute. So for Rigorath... we want you to have Psychic, Hyper Voice, Trick Room, Protect... I wanted you to have... What did I do wrong with your stats for Rigorath? You have... Attack. There's nothing invested. Special attack. So let's see. So we've got your special defense. I don't know. Tail, Quiet Nature, Torkoal. We have Drought. We're gonna give you Charcoal. Quiet Nature. Oh, didn't give you... we wanted Quiet on you. The speed down, special attack up, yes. How much does it cost? 500 to change Nature. And we want you to have Eruption, Heat Power, or Heat Wave, Earth Power, Protect. That's going to cost 500 points. Yeah, Arachnivolt, feel free to share what you've worked out here. We don't have Ursaluna, so this is where I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to very quickly work out how I want to set this up. So I think I want you on Adamant, Nature... We want your ability. We'll leave your ability as Guts, even though I'd have a way to set it up right now. Okay, premium purchases. There's only 3 things you can spend real money on. The starter pack, for $6.99, you get 50 additional storage spaces in your Pokemon box, 30 teammate tickets, which I assume are recruit a Pokemon permanently, and 50 training tickets, which I assume are fully pay for the training of a Pokemon. An exclusive background music track, which is the trainer battle theme from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Both tickets can be earned via gameplay. Teammate tickets can be used to permanently add a Pokemon to your team, as opposed to spending 2,500 VP to do it. Yeah, that makes sense. Shoo! So if we're gonna, we want you to have... Yeah... Okay, so we start at... I want to do roughly half into special attack, or into... No, I want to do a quarter into HP. Let's say roughly here... On HP, I want to do half into attack, so I want to do like 33. I want to do that into attack. I want to do special defense, about a quarter. Okay, no, let me shuffle this down. How much? Okay, yeah, so there's other things in the chat. Training tickets are used to modify your Pokemon's stats and moves. This can be done with VP, and the VP cost depends on how much you alter the Pokemon. Premium Battle Pass. You get access to the Premium Battle Pass's extra rewards as you do battles. Membership. $4.99 a month or $50 a year. You get 1,000 extra box spaces, 15 battle teams, exclusive missions, and exclusive background music. No matter how much VP something costs, you can do it with a single ticket. Cool. Okay. Alright, I need to be looking at the actual numbers when I do this. I want to be doing roughly... Yeah, so I want to be doing 32... roughly 16, 32, so that would be up to 48, like here, then special defense, and I want to do like a couple points into defense. And then I want my moves to be Facade. I want Protect in my lowest slot. Sorry, I'm having to work out what I want my build on this Pokemon to be in real time, which is definitely throwing me a little bit. Do you think there'll be a tournament for this game? 100%. This is where the competitive scene is moving to. Charging for storage space on top of home, on top of everything else, is just nonsense to me, says Matt Calder. I mean, it's temporary storage. You can move the Pokemon back to home if you don't want to be paying for storage here. Can I do Earthquake? Can you learn Earthquake? Single target, no, I really want, I want a what are your multi-target options? Do you have any? Rock Slide? I don't like it being 90 power, but we can... High horsepower... Oh no, you can learn Earthquake. High horsepower, 95 is fine, I'm happy there. You don't have enough training tickets or VP to carry out this training. Do I not? I thought I had training tickets because I bought the starter thing. Do I have to redeem the rewards from the starter thing somewhere? Oh, I just did all this setup. Let me take a screenshot quickly. Yes, okay. We'll have to collect the training tickets from the starter pack somewhere. I bought the starter pack. Mailbox starter pack purchase benefits. Okay. Well, there's the thing. If you buy the starter pack, you actually have to go and redeem those things before you can use them, annoyingly. So I've got to redo... what did I get? 100... training tickets, is that? Oh, what's a quick coupon? I don't know what a quick coupon is, but I have 100 of them. Okay, I'm nearly at the bit where I can start fighting. Let me retrain that Conkeldurr. So, let me pull up my screenshot of how I had that built. Let me pull this over here, so... HP up to 196. Attack all the way up to 211. Defense 117. Special defense to 101. Adamant, Guts, and use a ticket. Yeah. Quick coupons let you do the recruitment thing more than once a day. Normally you have to wait 22 hours before recruiting in. Okay, so that's 100 times that you can re-roll what random Pokemon you're being offered. Okay. Quick coupons kind of feel useless unless you're someone who doesn't play the mainline games. Yeah, 100% that's what they're for. Anyway, let's get back to finishing up the build as best I can. So, Gardevoir... Oh, I've done none of your stat building. I want you up to... Each of these represents, so if we're doing 2... Is there a particular reason I'm doing double battles as opposed to single battles? Because double battles is the competitive standard, and I am kind of interested in getting into VGC, and that requires doing doubles. So I want to put half of my points into this. I want to put roughly a quarter into defense. I want to do... that, and then I'm putting a couple of points into speed. We want to do Quiet Nature, Ability... Oh! Pixelate's not available. Okay, we can make a telepathy set work. And then we've got Hyper Voice, Psychic, Protect, and then this is going to be Trick Room. And then Sinister is my last one. I have 2 more stat points available. So I can put in special defense, just a little bit of special defense. Hospitality, Quiet, Rage Powder, Life Dew, Matcha Gotcha, Ball. Yeah, pull that back up. Okay, it's not the team I wanted to be using. Oh, I can't do some of the stuff I wanted to be doing with this team, but we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try and make this work as a Trick Room team. Conkeldurr, what do you have? Oh, I didn't change your moves. I forgot I needed to sort your moves out, Conkeldurr. Alright, one sec. Let me get my screenshot back up. We're gonna go... Are there any resources you would recommend for getting into VGC stuff? I watch a lot of Wolfie VGC, who is a multi-time world champion. He's very, very, very good. I very much enjoy the way he talks about team building. He does a lot of stuff that's very good at, like, helping to understand why he is doing the things he is doing in team building, and explaining, like, here is a team I built that did well at a tournament, why it did well, how you think about playing a team like that. He will then show you matches of him playing, like, multiple matches throughout him playing a tournament, and explaining why he made the moves he did, what worked, what didn't. I feel like I've learned a lot from watching a lot of his stuff. There are some other resources as well, but off the top of my head, his videos are the first thing that comes to mind. Very, very watchable, very personable. High horsepower, earthquake. Protect. But no idea if I'm going to do any good with this team. Oh no, I need to set the items still, don't I? Incineroar's gonna have the Focus Sash. Rigoraph can't have Throat Spray right now, so I'm gonna have to... Which ones can I give the stuff that I know they were supposed to have? I can give you Charcoal. Charcoal's an option. Conkeldurr, we don't have a Flame Orb equivalent for you. Gardevoir, you're going to be our Mega, so I'm going to give you... Gardevoir, right. Sinistchar, we're going to give you Shell Bell for now. Ooh! Okay, we have a leftovers to start. Leftovers, Sinischar. Quick Claw for Rigorath. That's a thought. %20 chance to just get Trick Room set up at the start of turn order rather than risking getting defeated. Ooh. Quick Claw for Rigorath, despite this being a Trick Room team, isn't a bad call. Considering how frequently I'm going to be trying to set up Trick Room with Rigorath. Okay, Conkeldur's going to need an item. I thought Choice Scarf wasn't in the game. I thought I saw people complaining about lack of Choice Scarf. Have a good day right now. I thought I saw people complaining about lack of Choice Scarf. Focus Band. Oh, I couldn't get the Citrus Berry, but... Oh, Citrus Berry is what I wanted on Sinischar. I already had one. Give an item to hold. Citrus Berry. Yeah, just double-checking there's definitely not a secret Flame Orb hidden in here somewhere. Do I risk... No, I don't want to boost the speed. Shell Bell for now. Do you play against others or the game? You play against others. There is no playing against the computer. It is all you versus other people in the world. Sorry, Jeffrey says at the moment it's a lot of playing against the game. Okay. I have as close as I can get to the team I had planned for this. Online competition. There is an event going on now. I'm not going to worry about that. Move up or down the ranks based on wins and losses. Regulations will change. Double battle. Okay. Wish me luck. I'm jumping into competitive ranked. Ooh. I've been planning this team out, despite the game not being out yet. I made my best guess as to what team I could build. Okay, you've got a couple of water types. I probably don't want to lead with Torkold as my sweeper. Although, let's go for Rigorath and Incineroar in the front. Gardevoir, Sinischar in the back. Incineroar to help set up Trick Room safely. Swap into Gardevoir, Sinischar as health and sweeper. A Pikachu team by a Japanese player is the first opponent. Yeah. King Whatever might well come in last. Yeah, I could see they were going to open with the water lead. This is why I didn't bring Torkold. So we're doing double intimidate. Makes sense. I want to set up Trick Room. Then I want to do Fake Out to stop one of these two attacking. Which is going to be... They might Mega the Gyarados, so let's Fake Out the Gyarados. So only their Azumarill can attack this turn, which is doing a setup turn. Okay, that means I'm going to be able to safely set up my Trick Room. So slower Pokemon move faster and faster move slower now. This is the thing I wanted to set up on my team. So, we're now going to do Hyper Voice. Now, what I wanted is to have the Throat Spray item on, because then when I use Hyper Voice, it will activate Throat Spray, and Farigiraf will do 50% more damage. I'm still gonna go for that strategy, but I'm also gonna use Parting Shot to get a free switch out on. Let's weaken Azumarill. Yeah, Incineroar is going to do Parting Shot and swap into my Gardevoir, who I'm hoping is going to be my Trick Room Sweeper. What the moves I wanted on? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, let's try this. So this is my first time actually trying the team with the Mega Gardevoir on it. How do I Mega Evolve? Oh no, okay. So if I Hyper Voice again into Mega Evolve, Hyper Voice. I've yet to try this team with the Gardevoir on it. The Gardevoir, I'm still working out how it's going to feel to use. You're going to use Aqua Jet. It's a priority move. My Armor Tail stops it working. Gardevoir is confused. Come on, push through the confusion. Yeah, there's the King Gambit we expected in the back row. Okay, let's continue, just Hyper Voice, Hyper Voice. Yeah, so Hyper Voice has become a Fairy-type move because, all normal-type moves become Fairy-type moves when we Mega. And that's going to be, hopefully, big effective on, Garchomp. It'd be great if I had Throat Spray active right now, but... Come on, Gardevoir, push through. Fairy-type Hyper Voice. I'm gonna win my first ranked battle. Okay. Hyper Voice isn't gonna be very effective. Farigiraf can't really do much right now, so I'm gonna swap them out for... I'm gonna swap Incineroar back in. And I'm going to stick with the Fairy-type Hyper Voice. We're going to further Intimidate to lower the attack of the King Gambit. Okay, hurt myself on my confusion. Not ideal, but we have... Trick Room has run out just in time for Incineroar to be back in and be a non-Trick Room user here. I'm not going to reset the Trick Room. Yeah, what I really want is Mega Gardevoir to be coming in at the end after Trick Room is finished. As my oops Trick Room ran out, here's my back into regular Speed Sweeper at the end. I think that's where I want to be positioning. I think I want Gardevoir to be the after Trick Room runs out, that's where we swap back into. Like, open with Farigiraf Incineroar, set up Trick Room, Parting Shot to get a Trick Room sweeper in, which would ideally have been, like, Ursaluna, maybe. If I can get Flame Orb, it'll be the Conkeldurr. There we go, 300 VP for that, which... Let's have a look. What does 300 VP get us? And K-Man says, how are you finding this? I'm hearing a ton of hate over it. I've seen a lot of hate from people being like, oh, it's only an online battle simulator. Well, yeah, that's what it was advertised to be. Oh, it doesn't have this item or that item. It's a seasonal format. I'm sure they'll add stuff in. I'm not seeing the hate right now. It is a very different competitive format to other competitive formats. I think the people complaining about, oh, it's got fewer Pokemon than Pokemon Stadium 2 did, I think they're being ridiculous because this is only doing final stage evolutions. Yeah, sure, you could have had a Pichu in Pokemon Stadium. You were never going to realistically use it. So yeah, let's look at the shop. 300 VP, that gets us what? So one battle got us like halfway to a held item. So yeah, 2 battles maybe gets you to one of these held items. Gets you most of the way to a held berry. Megastones, you'd be doing like 7 battles to unlock a Megastone. Not the worst. 5 battles to unlock a piece of clothing. Yeah. I'm not feeling pressured by... It's not like Pokemon Unite that was constantly throwing like, yeah, but spend money though, but spend money though, but spend money though. It's not throwing that in my face. Do the berries and consumables refresh after each battle? Yes. Anything consumable, once you have it, you permanently have it. If you use it in a battle, you only get it once in battle, but then the next battle, it's back. Yeah, as you can see, I still have yeah. Begin matchmaking, here we go. You get beautiful homophobia for your eyes. Yeah, I'm a big fan of having a smaller pool of available Pokemon so that, like, we can... Oh, is just everyone using this team today, are they? Or have I been paired with the same person? Okay. Let's try this. Slightly different lead, slightly different way of pacing this. Okay, can Gambit in the front. Do I protect the Farigiraf to help it set up? No, that super effective hit on King Gambit's too nice looking. We're gonna... Worst case, I can run this in a non... Ooh! Okay, Quick Claw. Ooh! Yeah, okay, if I can't run Throat Spray, honestly, Quick Claw's not a bad pick. Pokeball does have actual bots, apparently. Okay. If this is a bot, this is a surprisingly well-formed team for a bot. Yeah, Flash Cannon. Ah, okay. Okay, so I want a Parting Shot to get a free switch out. And Hyper, get the Hyper Voice going. We're going to try going into Conkeldurr. Okay, I've not tried Conkeldurr as my Trick Room Sweeper, so I need to work out, like, are you as slow as I want you to be? Is your damage as high as I want it to be without the ability to set Guts up? Okay, so what we want to do is... No. Actually, Hyper Voice will probably be a single target attack by the time that it actually comes out, because Conkeldurr will go first, it'll take out the King Gambit, which means that because Hyper Voice is only attacking one target now, it'll be stronger. Not quite the KO that I was hoping for, but we can live with that. Okay, we're gonna high horsepower the Pikachu into Hyper Voice again, which will definitely take out the Gyarados. Yeah, quick, having Quick Claw on my Trick Room set is really not the worst thing. And then you've got Gengar in the back. Yeah, and we're gonna high horsepower and Psychic. Come on, I want to get out of Pokeballs here. I want to be confident I'm facing actual people. Although, I wonder if the reason I'm seeing this team is I suspect this is the team you get if you pick Gengar as your starting Pokemon. Gengar was one of the options in the starting one. This is probably why I'm going to see a lot of the same team. Starting is... There's like 10 free teams that you can start the game with. So early on, there's probably a 1 in 10 chance I'm going to see duplicate teams. Vivid Bunny says, I like how shinies are a litmus test of knowing you're fighting a human. Shinies are a litmus test if you're fighting someone who plays the main RPGs. Yuli! You picked Snorlax because he's your big boy. What do you get with a Snorlax? Okay. There's a couple of wet ones that it could be. Let's go for Farigiraf, Sinistra in the front. Conkeldurr, Gardevoir in the back. I need to get more confident at not just clicking the same 4 Pokemon every time. I need to... Multiple shinies is a sign of fighting Laura. I don't struggle for shinies to team build with. Okay, yeah, you're setting the rain. This is the lead I expected. We're gonna try and set up Trick Room. I could protect... I could use Rage Powder to protect the Farigiraf. I should. Because they're both water types. At worst, unless the Pelipper uses a flying type attack. But if it does, it's probably going to do that into Sinistra anyway. Ah, screw it. Magigotcha. Let's try for the... Are you foolish enough to allow me to get a super effective grass type move on both? Okay, you're swapping out. Because you're trying to set up your Hero Form Palafin, I get it. It's a good sweeper. Can my Farigiraf survive whatever Pelipper's going to throw out. That's the question. Okay. Yeah, I expected you were going to throw Wind type out on the Sinistcha. I probably should have used Rage Powder. The Sinistcha still would have died, but the Farigiraf would have been at full health. Okay. So, we're going to have to try for... Hyper Voice into... Both of you are resisted by... Yeah, both of you resist fighting type, ground type moves. I picked the wrong sweeper for this. That's entirely on me. That's a bad judgment call on my part. Besides, not the worst move I could be using. Hurricane's gonna be pretty painful. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, this is bad for me. I'm gonna have to... Mega Gardevoir for Farigiraf are gonna have to carry this, which... I mean, Mega Gardevoir is built to be my big sweeper, but I didn't really want to be using her inside of Trick Room. I wanted Trick Room to be basically done by the time she came out. Okay, Quick Claw, let's get... We'll get the Pelipper out of the way, at least. Oh, okay, you're gonna withdraw the Pelipper, that's fine. Sinistcha comes out. And you're swapping that out, which means that I don't get to do my fancy Fairy-type damage on the Dragonite I was hoping for. Okay, so we're gonna single target Psychic on the Sinistcha, Hyper Voice. I do really like Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir is pretty nice. Oh, the more that... Look, it's not worth the drop in damage, but, like, it is really nice having Quick Claw for a wrap. Regular... Psychic into the Dragonite, Fairy-type Hyper Voice into both. Snorlax came with Kingambit, Hawlucha, Hydreigon, Abomasnow, and Beedrill. The pushing of Beedrill they're doing is really interesting. Dragonite tries to use Extreme Speed, it can't because of Iron Tail. Farigiraf's down, but that's fine. Quick Claw's rate is, I believe, 25%, so it's a 1 in 4, but I've just been getting real lucky on it. I believe it's a 1 in 4 on Quick Claw. It feels like it's happening way more than 1 in 4. Now, maybe it shouldn't be surprising because I did come in with a team that, like, I built in advance, but like... I'm on a win streak! Look at me go! Pokeball tier rank 3. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, then I get to Great Ball tier. I've got like half an hour left. Can I get out of Pokeball tier? If I can get out of Pokeball tier before Pokeposition, I'm gonna be very happy. So far, I've yet to lose a ranked match. I'm alright at Pokemon, maybe. Or just I'm being paired against people who are using loner teams. Yeah, this looks like a team someone imported from their games, probably. I suspect I'm going to have a slightly harder time with this one. For Rigorath and Incineroar lead... Torkoal Gardevoir in the back. Torkoal as my sweeper. Gardevoir for when Trick Room fails. I think I'm doing alright. Intimidate's gonna lower their stats. Let's Trick Room and Fake Out. Who do I want to fake out? Who do I think is the bigger initial threat? Dragonite's the one that can Mega Evolve. We're gonna consider that the bigger opening threat. So Rotom's gonna use Electro Web to slow us down. Joke's on you, fucker. We're gonna do Trick Room. You just sped us up, Rotom. So now we're gonna start chipping away with Hyper Voice. And we're gonna Parting Shot. Rotom, I'm guessing, is mainly here as support. Yeah, okay. Are you... Yeah, okay, you don't have Protect on both. What I expect from, like, experienced teams is if I set up Trick Room for them to... The first turn Trick Room's up, double Protect. Also double Protect on turn 3. They're trying to stall out turns of Trick Room is what I assume. If you're using Protect the second I set up Trick Room, that tells me you don't have a good plan for existing in Trick Room. We're gonna go Drought for Extreme Sunlight. We're not at full health, so I can't do the move I wanted to. I was hoping to do Eruption, but Eruption's stats go way down if you're not at full health. Let's Earth Power to try and take that Rotom out if we can. Oh. Fucking Levitate, of course. I should have been sensible and taken advantage of the flame being up, and even though it's going to be not very effective, I've got Charcoal on and the Elemental Boost. Yeah, I should be using Heat Wave. We should... This was your opening 2. I'm not seeing 3 or 4 on your team yet. Okay, Citrus Berry's used up. That's good to know. Yeah, Heat Wave. With Charcoal and the Sun up, it's not the worst move. Do you really not have a good Fire-type move to take advantage of my... to take advantage of the Sun? Rotom Oven? We're gonna keep Gardevoir for the back row. So let's send Incineroar back out to get another free attack drop. Well, this is your first turn out, so I can stop you from doing anything with Sylveon while I Heat Wave again. Ebon says, are you using any of the Pokemon the game gives you, or have you just been using imports? So far, I'm just using imports. I don't hate the starting team it gave me. They were kind of fun. I played around with it for a couple of matches, but I had a team in mind I wanted to try, and I played around with it for a couple of days in Scarlet and Violet, and I was having fun with it, so I was like, I want to see how a team that I put together myself does on ladder. It's not the most original idea in the world. I've seen other people suggesting a team very similar to this. But I was like, I want to pick a team myself and do my best at deciding what the team should be. I need to pay attention. Why is Sylveon on full health if I did Heat Blaze? Heat Wave. It really should have... Both should have gone? We're still in Trick Room, aren't we? Oh, Detect. Okay. Yeah, I looked away to look at chat and I failed to notice how it happened. I was like, it had to have been something reasonable. Rotom avoided the attack, of course you did. You're hanging on there. Battle info. Okay, Trick Room is done. So this is your last two, and I've still got my Mega Gardevoir in the back row. Don't want to take them out of their original game. Totally understand that. Okay, this is going to be the one where I'm going to have to... Gardevoir, you kind of work better out of Trick Room. Can I sweep these two with Mega Gardevoir? I feel like you'd have... If you had Mega Meowscarada... No, Meowscarada doesn't have a Mega. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to bother setting Trick Room back up. I'm going to Fairy type, Hyper Voice, Stab, and hope that's enough. Hope I'm fast enough to not take massive damage before I get my chance to do that. Okay. Yeah, that's Meowscarada's move that always crits, right? Honestly, I don't hate that always crits. It means that I know reliably how much damage it's gonna do. Speed control, fuck. That Focus Sash is what cost me the win there. If you hadn't held on with 1 HP, I'd have had it. Okay, we're gonna Protect Stall for a minute. For a second. Let's... Yep, your Flower Trick. This gives me a second to think, do I have any moves I can make here that are gonna get me out of this? I don't think so. Meowscarada's faster than me. I don't think we speed tie. I don't think I survive Flower Trick, unfortunately. Nah, I think you got me dented. Yeah, GG. Okay, that's my first loss. And I think that was pretty good on my part. If it hadn't been for Focus Sash, I could have won that. Not to say they don't deserve the win, they definitely do. But we're gonna persist. We're gonna keep going. I think overall I'm doing better than I expected here. There wasn't Aggron banned? I don't know. I'm paying attention. I assume not, because I've seen them available in here. I'm pretty sure Aggron's not banned. Okay, you have a Whimsicott. You're going to try and Tailwind your team. Whimsicott's probably going to be in the opener. I don't want to risk opening with Fire type in case you open with Azumarill. So let's go Farigiraf, Sinistchar in the front. Torkoal, God of Wire in the back. Yeah, Whimsicott Charizard lead, yeah. Okay. We're gonna set Trick Room. Shadow Ball into the Charizard. Speed harshly fell. Oh, you don't know what you're in for, buddy. Okay, we took 58% off of Charizard, which means that we can probably take Charizard down with a second Shadow Ball. I think it's the most sensible move we have here is... And then full Hyper Voice into the Whimsicott. Pretty decent damage. You're gonna see Bomb again. Okay, Gengar. Okay, let's Psychic into the Gengar. Let's double into the slot. I think either of these should be at one-hit KO on the Gengar. Yeah, and the other one will still go into the Whimsicott, and that's fine. And that Drampa should be the only thing you have in the back, or do you have a... You have one remaining? No, you've only got Drampa. Yes. Psychic. Life Dew, I guess. We just, back up. Yeah, I did a better job of predicting the leads on this one, which helped. So far, my win-loss record is... I don't know how many wins, but only one loss. I think I'm doing decently enough here. I'm just going to keep doing Life Dew. I'm going to use Sinistchar as my health staller. Didn't even have to use the back row this time. I'm not gonna make it out of Pokeball before Pokeposition starts, because we've got like 10 to 15 minutes before I gotta go head over to that. But, oh, I'm feeling decent about this. Okay, what do you got? You got 2 water types, a fire type, your dragons. I did... Real split of whether I want the fire or the grass support here. Let's go. Rigrath, Sinistchar. I think you want to set up rain. I think, yeah, your Pelipper, Archaludon, you're a rain setting team. So I'm gonna counter your water options into Conkeldurr, Gardevoir in the back row for... yeah. Okay. Hey, Artisan. Oh, how do I set like a full-fledged trainer? How do I get like a little title like that? Yeah, okay. You've got your rain setter in the front. You're gonna try and use your priority move to flinch me. The one that you can only use on the first turn you come in. I forget what it's called. But Iron Tail's gonna stop you doing that. So I can still set up Trick Room, and that's gonna be fine. And oh, didn't mean to confirm that, but we'll stick with it. Hurricane, this is probably gonna kill me. Yeah. But as long as I get the Trick Room set up, honestly, it's not the worst. Because it means I can get my Pokemon in to undo your weather effect. Oh, okay, you didn't try and... Okay, I got Trick Room set up. It's not the best... Ebon says, I've seen people pretty upset with this release, and honestly, I've been having so much fun with it so far. Yeah, I'm having a real solid time with this so far. Don't know about other people, I'm having a great time. I am what I'm waiting for is to see not the reactionary takes, but like I want to see what like the VGC people are, like the people who are serious about VGC are making of it. Okay, Trick Room is oh, Throat Chop. Okay, oh, you Throat Chopped me, of course you did. So Psychic into Pelipper, and we're gonna high horsepower into Incineroar, and we should be faster on both fronts. You're withdrawing. Who are you withdrawing into is the question. Starmie. Yeah, you wanna take advantage of the rain while it's up. I should have sent a fire to counter your rain team, but that's on me. If only Guts was active. How sturdy are you, Conkeldurr? Okay, you survived a hit. That's more than I expected. Okay. We're gonna Psychic. Can I Hyper Voice again now? I can. We're gonna Hyper Voice, and we're gonna high horsepower into the Starmie. Yeah. The Protect makes sense. You're trying to stall out one of the turns of Trick Room. Yeah. Ooh, you're megaing the Starmie. Okay. Poor use of your Mega, but I respect it. Shell Bell's gonna heal me, not nearly enough. Shell Bell's a really shit item. I need a much better item on... Like, I want Flame Ball. I just want a Flame Ball on my Conkeldurr. Like, I want to know when and how I can get Flame Orb on this one called Earth. Like, there's some things like that that are just like little niggling frustrations right now, but... Hyper Voice. I've got a third in the back. Cinera's going to use Fake Out, Armatail stops it. This is what I assumed you were going to do turn 1. Caledon's probably going to do the big Electro thing. No, Aura Sphere, okay. Interesting choice. I thought you were going to take advantage of the fact Rain was still up. We're no longer in Trick Room, are we? No. Okay. Fingers crossed that, yeah, fingers crossed that, no, lost one. I was fingers crossed for Quick Claw, that's what I was thinking. For the Hyper Voice to get Quick Claw. Yeah, the percentage health bars, great choice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on Mega Gardevoir to carry me now, which is not a great position to be in, but Mega Gardevoir's not the worst Pokemon to be relying on for the finish. She's gonna work well outside of Trick Room. Oh no, you're spanning Aura Sphere. Yeah, you are gonna. You're probably gonna tank the Mega Gardevoir. Yeah, can I survive an attack from Archaludon? You're probably gonna Aura Sphere or Flash Cannon. Yeah, you're gonna use a Steel type move. Okay, I'm bulky enough. Okay, we might have this. Am I faster than Archaludon? I believe so. Can I get you with a Hyper Voice? Yes. Okay, cool. Do I have time for one more fight? We'll find out. There we go! My record is still all but one have been wins. Okay, let's see. I think I have time for one more fight. Yeah, matchmaking's nice and quick. The battle animations are really quick. Things that affect both targets, like Intimidate lowering both targets' attack, they both just lower at once. This is way more just like go, go, go of a... If you're just here for like VGC online competitive play, this is a way more direct version of it. Ooh, Abby, thank you very much for the 77 months of sub. Ahoy indeed. Right, we're gonna open Farigiraf, and you have lots of ice. I don't want to lead Dragon. Water. One water. Sinistchar, and then we put Torkoal Gardevoir in the back. Yeah, Abby, what team have you been putting together? My record so far is only one loss in like 50 minutes of ranked matches. I'm doing alright. I'm in Pokeball Tier 2. I'm working my way up the ranks. They don't have any Trick Room setters, do they? No, they're not trying to Trick Room this. Okay, so we Trick Room set. Yeah, you led with your water type, which means we can... Ooh, a Sandstorm team, nice. Yeah, come on, stay in for Alligator, let me get you with the matcha. Oh, you're pondering. You are 100% you're switching out. Yeah. Ain't nobody, neither did I until I started going online going, hey, teach me how to be better on the serious battles. Matcha Gotcha's not going to do much. I can hope for a burn. A burn would be great. Oh, a burn on Garchomp. Beautiful. Burger Refuse is Trick Room. So now all of my Pokemon are going to be faster for 5 turns. We can hype. Let's start with hype of. You know what? Yeah, let's. I know that Ice is going to be super effective, but I'm going to stick in with the current team. We're gonna do the 2-on-2 attacks. Yeah, you're gonna protect. Does your Glaceon have protect? No. Okay. You're stalling it out. You're protecting on the one Pokemon that's going to take damage anyway, because it's going to get hit by it's going to take the burn. Okay, Glaceon's down. Your answer to my Grass type is down. That's good for me. One of your Pokemon to send out is a Water type. It's for Alligator. What's your fourth? You're not gonna send for Alligator out right now. You're gonna send. Oh, you are. Okay. No, I don't think anything I've seen on this team is gonna have Wide Guard. Wide Guard is like Protect, but only one Pokemon has to use it. It protects the whole team as long as the thing I'm attacking is like spread moves or multi-target moves. I'm definitely just sat here clicking multi-target moves. So I do have to be conscious of Wide Guard, but I don't think they have any obvious Wide Guard users. Okay, whatever their fourth is, it's going to be 4 against 1. For all the animosity I've seen from people, I'm really enjoying this. Or did they not bring a fourth, or did I forget what the fourth they brought was? Okay. I'm not quite out of Pokeball rank, but I got most of the way out of Pokeball rank in an hour. So I'm going to quit battling, because in 5 minutes I'm going to be recording Pokeposition, and this is too engaging for me to do it right now. Battle tutorials are a way of getting a bunch of VP. Missions are a way of getting a bunch of VP. Have I done any missions so far already that I can claim? Like 5,000 VP right there. What have I earned in the Battle Pass? Cool, got a new Pokemon, nice. Okay. I'm gonna very quickly see how do I put like a style tag on my I don't have any titles. Okay, titles are a thing you unlock. Achievements? Okay. Did you buy the Battle Pass, or was that free? So there is a free Battle Pass and a paid Battle Pass. I bought the paid one out of curiosity. So, for free, the free Battle Pass, I've so far unlocked Dragonite's Mega Stone, a quick coupon, a teammate ticket, so that's a ticket to permanently recruit a Pokemon for free, a training ticket, so that is fully change all the stats on a Pokemon for free, and more quick coupons, another teammate ticket. Where am I up to? Sorry, no, I'm up to here, so yeah. I've unlocked a few things for free so far. Right, I'm gonna head off, because I've got to be recording Pokeposition in 5 minutes, but I'm gonna come back and play a bunch more of this afternoon, because this is what I've scheduled most of my day for today, is to play a bunch of this on stream. and answer people's questions about it. Thank you very much, everyone.